Hello, everybody. How are you? And welcome to Ascended Masters. As you can see, I'm here again with Sharon Caren at SharonCaren.com. So she's here to talk about a really cool course that she's got going on. You guys know we did some videos with her about her work in the Akashic Records, and there's not a lot of people really talking about that the way that she does. Again, for those of you watching this one, you'll recognize in the previous videos that, in all my interviews, I think she does a fantastic job of really explaining Akashic Records and really helping us understand it better than most, I would say. And I think great job for you doing that. And thank you very much for breaking it down so someone like myself can understand it. So I thought you did great on that. I want to bring you back here today to talk about your AKASHIC training certification. So now you're actually teaching people what you actually do. So can you talk to us about that?
Absolutely. A lot of people feel like there's just a chosen few that has what it takes, to work in the spirit world or whatever. And I want everybody to know that we all have the same stuff. So each and every one of us, when our soul sparked and when we come into a physical body for this lifetime, that we all have everything that we need when we come in. Then again, we all have unique purposes. And so some people are going to be drawn to certain things. And I just want everyone to know about this work because it's absolutely changed my life as well as everybody that I've worked with. And it's my purpose and my legacy. That's the reason that I teach this Akashic Training Certification course, because I don't want it to go away, when it's time for me to transcend. I want to leave it for all of those of you who are really going to benefit, and the whole world benefits when we grow into ourselves and we expand in our energetic frequency and we're able to help others just in our work, by our work and our teaching. And this is such a valuable piece that it's my legacy, and I'm really excited about it.
I can tell, and again, that takes a lot of dedication. So you've carved out your piece of, hey, this is the part of the spiritual knowledge I need to learn, as far as your legacy, as you want to call it. So can you tell us, in today's world, the importance of really understanding Akashic Records? So some people say, well, it's already written in the stars, it's already written in the books, it is what it is, so why bother? Can you let us know the importance of why we really do need to understand Akashic Records and how they will actually serve our journey in life?
The reason it's most important to understand personally is because this is where we come from as a spirit. So it's not different. However, when we come from our spirit world into the physical world, somehow in between that translation, something gets lost. And we come in with everything that we need, the luminous light being powerful beyond measure. And then we forget, we have amnesia because we can't remember everything from all of our past lives and everything. So that's what I've noticed that happens. So it is basically kind of a reawakening of our soul when we come into the physical. When I was exploring, I did a lot of things until I found this work when my mother passed and she was stuck in between. That's where I found this Akashic work. So what this will allow you to do is to not only help the people here in the physical with this Akashic training, but also even the people that have passed. Now, why do we call it this Akashic Records or Akashic training? What that is the Sanskrit word is Akasha, and it just means it's like the big computer in the sky. All of the information for all time is around each one of our auras. That's where all of our information lies. And when we have access to that deepest part of each one of us, we can help people like they've never been able to be helped before. Because we're not going to just the current life and having coaches or going to doctors or whatever with problems that we have. We're addressing the problem on the soul level. If there is something that isn't there that's supposed to be there, if there's something that's there that's not supposed to be there, we can actually ask all of our non-physical helpers to come in and reinstate the soul exactly the way that it was intended to be when we sparked. This is the very deepest level. I haven't found any other work that does things on the soul level. You don't have to keep getting cleared. Once you're cleared, unless you're compromised, you're good to go. So we don't have to keep doing things over and over again. And this way, we can really move forward on our spiritual journey, which is the balance. Our spiritual journey is the balance between the non-physical and our physical body. And that's so our physical body can live with ease.
Do you, when people are actually coming in to look at the class, and I got it displayed up there, everybody, and you can see it says AKASHIC Training Certification Class. Simply click on this Learn More button that you're seeing there, and that'll take you over to get connected with it. Is it going to be? Can you describe the class scenario for us, or like the theme of the class? Is it going to be? Are they going to watch videos or creations that you've already done? Is it going to be more interactive? Can you give us a scope of what the energy is going to be like when they get in on the class?
Yes, and of course it encompasses all of that, kind of what you were saying. So I have it's over 130 page workbook, which has everything that I know, everything that I've learned is in that workbook, because that's what I want to leave as my legacy and give to the people that actually step in to do this work. So you have everything in the workbook. Then you have 9 audios that you can listen to. And then I also do one-on-one, and sometimes we have groups. So it kind of works really nicely both ways, so that you are getting every step of the way what it is that you will need in all of those different ways. Everybody learns things differently. And so when we kind of cover the basis for what all of that learning entails, the 3 different ways, I'm going to make sure that you get whatever you need to be successful, because then I have fulfilled my purpose.
You got such a really authentic vibe about you. I love talking with you, and I can feel that. I think a lot of people can feel that. So everybody, listen, it's a big universe out there. There's a lot to learn, and we got these ascended masters that we're speaking to right here, like Sharon Caren, who have brought their gifts to the world and can share it with us. AKASHIC Training Certification Class. If that's on your radar from what you're understanding of how it can fit into your plans, go to SHARONCAREN.com, click on the link there that I'm showing you right there, and get connected with her so you can find out more about what the class will look like and really get enrolled in. So thank you, Sharon, again for your service.
Yes, and I do discovery calls. So yeah. I want to connect with you.
Did you hear that, everybody? So so when you do reach out to her, there is a discovery call, so she can really just get a vibe for you to, again, make sure there's a fit there. So again, you have everything to gain on this one. So do yourself a favor and check it out. So thank you again, Sharon, for your service. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us, and we'll see you in just a little while. Bye-bye.